Dear students, now we are going to see the story Owlie. The story begins like this. Payal and her mother are nervously searching for Owlie. They think that the bird is missing because both the doors of the library are opened, especially the door that leads to the garden way is opened. They did not know how and where to find the bird. They were very nervous and disturbed, especially Payal. She was very much disturbed. Payal's house is full of vegetarians. Payal's family is full of vegetarians, but the day when they brought Owlie for the first time, the first day, Owlie came to their house and the vegetarians bought meat from the meat shop. For whom? For Owlie. Because owls eat only non-veg. Is it not? Owls eat snakes, rats, etc. So, they ordered meat from the meat shop. It is really, the advent of Owlie is really a memorable thing. Here they are giving the flashback. That means, how was the day when Owlie came to their house? The day was an unforgettable day because they are actually vegetarians. But for Owlie, they bought minced meat to feed the bird. And you know, the first time when Payal's mother fed the bird pretended as if it were dead. Seeing this, Payal and her mother started crying, thinking that the bird is dead. But it is not so actually. It pretended, hoping that it is going to face a danger. Hoping that it is a danger. The bird thought that it is a danger. So, to defend himself, the Owlie acted like that. Okay. So, we'll move to the next part of the story. Soon, they comforted themselves and they started speaking bravely about where to bury the bird. When they were talking, the bird slowly opened its eyes. Seeing this, they felt very happy that they didn't kill the bird. So, they took care of the bird so well, as they have already got a very big heart and a generous heart. They were good-natured people, and the people around the place know that they are generous, very generous. And you know, Payal's house is a home of abandoned animals and birds. They have so many animals and birds, abandoned animals, injured animals there in their house. They have so many empty cages. So, they locked the bird in the cage. They trained the bird to eat the mincemeat by itself. And Payal also learned to feed the bird. Days rolled on and Payal decided to train the bird the art of flying. So she decided to lock the bird along with the cage in a single room, that is in a room. Okay, so she shifts Owlie's cage in a beautiful library. They have a beautiful library with tall bookshelves. So in that library she leaves the bird along with its cage. During the day and night she locks the front and back door. Actually the library has two doors. One door leads to the other part of the house and the other door leads to the garden. So she locks, that means Payal locks both the doors at night and at day, during the day. Before going to school and after coming back from school, Payal spends her time with this beautiful Owlie. Okay, and every day she places a plate full of minced meat at the top part of the cage for the bird to fly and eat the meat pieces. The bird also learns to fly. It goes here and there, and every morning Payal finds meat pieces, so many pieces of meat all over the library room. Every day she leaves a bowl full of water and the necessary food inside the cage for Owlie. Every day she does that, and every day she cleans the cage and the room, of course. Okay, so as the beginning of the story mentioned, as the beginning part, we saw the bird was missing. So that part is coming again. Okay, the bird is missing one day and they are searching here and there. Everywhere they searched, but they didn't find the bird. Payal felt so sad. She started weeping. She couldn't control her tears. She starts weeping, and Payal's mother consoles her, saying that don't worry, child. Already the bird is ready to fly, so don't worry. Like that she consoles her. Don't worry, Payal, she says. She tries to change her mind by asking her to read books. Read an interesting book, Payal, she's telling. But Payal's mind is not ready to read any book. Do you know why? Her pet bird, that is the Owlie, is missing. She felt so bad. And with a pain in her heart, she searches everywhere. She tries to change her mind by looking for the book she has not read so far. Tries to find an interesting book. That moment she finds a curio in the bookshelf. And the curio looked at her. It opened its eyes and looked at her. She wondered, such a beautiful thing this is. I don't know where mother has got all these beautiful things. From where this beautiful thing is coming? She wondered because Payal's mother not only maintained books but also beautiful dolls and other show pieces. It is not only a library bookshelf but also a showcase. They had so many variety of things there, beautiful things, interesting things, dolls and other kinds of items there. It was a showpiece actually. They had so many beautiful things in the shelf, including the books. They had so many books, and they also had beautiful things from various places. Dolls, various kinds of dolls and all. So many things, interesting things, beautiful things. So among these things, she finds a curio. She wonders at it, where it comes from, and from where mother got this curio. She wonders. And finally she realizes that it is not a curio, it is the bird, Owlie, which they searched for such a long time. She was very, very, very much excited and called her mother to come and look at. Mother comes and both felt very happy. Thank you, students. I tried my level best to make you understand the story. Thank you. Thank you, students.